on, fam? This is your brother Ronald Zahn. Listen, I'm on my way to the gym, but I wanted to share something with you, and I won't be before you long. But I want to talk to you parents out there. This is not a video about deadbeats. We hear about deadbeats all the time. There's enough videos out there about deadbeats. But I want to talk to you parents out there, both male and female single parents that have done the best that you could do concerning your children. You did the best with the hand that was dealt to you. Many of you were dealt a raw deal, and you tried to play a winning hand out of a bad hand. I'm talking to you today. I want to talk to you about parental guilt. I want to talk to you about many of you are feeling guilty because of how your children have turned out. I want to talk to you about children that are strung out on drugs, that are on the whole stroll, that are strippers, that are locked up doing prison time. I want to talk to you about the children that you had high regards for, you had aspirations concerning, and you never in your wildest dreams could have fathomed your children to turn out the way that they have, and it breaks your heart. You know, and oftentimes as church, many in the church, not all, we would shame a lot of parents and have them think or believe that they did something wrong when it came down to the choice of that child. And there's exceptions to every rule, you know, be it a single mother or single father not having a significant other in the home, a parent in the home to help them. There's so many different dynamics that can play out to why the child was turned out. But the reality is that we all had to find our way to God. And we all didn't come to him when he ushered us or wooed us back to him. We came back a lot of times, you know, bloody and broken. We came back oftentimes having to go through so many different trials and trauma because of our hard heads. And we had to learn the hard way. But God was with us every step of the way, and he didn't throw in the towel and give up on us. And I'm telling you, don't you give up on your son. Don't you give up on your daughter, because God didn't give up on us. And through your prayers, they will return. There are a lot of children that are mad at their mothers and fathers for not being there and not even knowing the whole reason why they were not there. There are many parents that are out there didn't even realize that you had a son or a daughter that was yours. And for years you were lied to that the child wasn't yours. And the child was lied to that that's not your father. And then lo and behold, you find out years later that that's your son or that's your daughter. But the child is harboring a lot of brokenness and pain and anger and regret and mixed feelings as it relates to it. They will come back home. I know it doesn't seem like it, but every prodigal child will come to the reality of their crossroads and to come back home. So don't you give up, and don't you dare think for 1 minute that God has given up on you or that it's your fault. No, it's not your fault. It is not your fault. It is not for you to own. Don't you bear any shame any longer, because your prodigal son or daughter, they will come home. It's only a matter of time. Peace and blessings. Love you to life.